Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. We're still looking at this 1-2 setup here at the moment, with the wave 2 maybe finished, but on the Ethereum chart, one more low is also likely as long as we don't get a nice impulse to the upside. So most important, I think, is to understand that we have a WXY structure. In this wave count, another low would be suggested by the structure. However, similar to Bitcoin, there is also a wave count where we can say, okay, the low is already in, but we will only say that as soon as we have evidence, which would be shown by a nice impulse to the upside and a 3-wave pullback. You could argue that at least we have a diagonal pattern complete to the upside, but then we now need to hold a higher low, okay? And I'm going to do a bit of a change in this video. We're going to take a look at that. Overall, however, as long as we don't really hold that support level and see a nice reversal to the upside, I can't really confirm that a low has been made. That's what it is. Nobody's got the crystal ball. Yeah, we can really only see we can really only analyze what we see. But you need to understand that in this wave 2 correction, Ethereum came down into the support area, into the trend reversal area, hasn't left it yet to the upside. Leaving it would mean a sustained break above 1755. And you need to understand that on the daily chart, Ethereum was oversold. And as I explained in previous videos throughout the last week, whenever Ethereum was oversold on the daily time frame on the RSI, well, not always, but in most cases, it presented an interesting opportunity. Again, this is too early to confirm that. But, it was oversold and has recovered since then quite a bit. Ethereum has moved up already around about 5.5 to 6%. This is, of course, not enough to be in any way excited. We had a lot of, let's say, 5% rallies in this entire correction. It's just that we have come down deep enough in order for this correction to be completed. So, we are dealing here with a situation that we can say, all right, Ethereum either completed a 3-wave move, but I'm not calling it an ABC anymore. Looked at the subdivisions, I think WXY would match better, but it doesn't really make a difference in a great way. WXY, and I highlight it in yellow. So there's a chance that it really topped here in a 3-wave structure, WXY, or looking here at a possible impulse that could be still developing, but then I need it to hold the 1710 level. Looking at the structure right now, I personally don't believe 1710 is holding anymore at this point. If it does, even better, okay, because then we can get a 5th wave to the upside and can talk about an impulse which is developing here. It is likely this is breaking, okay? The reason is, if I look at the subdivisions. I wanted to see, overnight, how does it develop? But it seems to me, this is again another corrective move up. So if it seems to me we're doing a bit of an ABC structure here, or WXY. And if I look at the proportionality targets, the 1-to-1 ratio would point to $1,700, the 1.618 to 1671. So depending on how the subdivisions of this C wave develop, I think there's a good chance that this support is going to break. I mean, we've reached now the 61.8 extension. That's okay, It's the very first early target for such a C wave, but the reaction hasn't been in any way bullish or impulsive. So I would rather say there is a good chance at the moment to lose this support level. Would that be bearish? Not necessarily, because the move down currently looks corrective. Yeah, it's not very impulsive on the way down. So we'll see. It's too early to say really. But what I'll do, because if we have 2 support areas, I would rather focus on the lower one. Yeah. So I just want to highlight here what is the bullish support if 1710 is going to break, because this is going to be the support area, yeah, which is relevant, because 1710 has a high likelihood of breaking on this chart, in my opinion, which would involve a different wave count. Yeah, so it would indicate that the 3 was here, the 4 here, and the 5 up there. But it would not be impulsive, it would only be a diagonal, which means I need to see extended, let's say, proof, okay? So if I look at this now as an ABC structure to the downside, because this would then be a 5-wave move up or a WXY. So that means we can expect a deeper correction anyway. So in a WXY, this should go right through 1658. Well, it wouldn't happen in a straight line, okay? But if the WXY played out as a wave 4, we should get one more low in a wave 5. This is still rather unclear. Again, until I see a 1-2 setup complete, I can't really say. To me, looking at the structure, it seems that the 1710 level is breaking, so I just make you aware of the bullish support level, which in my opinion will be relevant. Also looking at the A length and the B length, as long as we have the A wave, now that we have the A wave length, and I can calculate the length for the C wave, likely targets, I make the decision to bring that lower support area on the chart. I showed it yesterday to you anyway, 1658. I just want to make it the more relevant support level, because if it turns around now, even better. But I want to communicate on the chart that this is the relevant bullish support, because then if we had a diagonal to the upside, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, also for a wave 4 that takes a little bit too much time now here. So I have to assume, okay, this was a diagonal in 5 waves. We're now doing an ABC to the downside. And then we have a possible wave 1 and a wave 2. But only if this remains a 3-wave move to the downside. And then from here it has a chance either at 1699, 1683 or 1658 to turn around to the upside. Yeah. Bear in mind, this is not impulsive. Yeah, the subdivisions also don't really align with that. Nevertheless, price action of the current pullback here suggests it may go a little lower. If it doesn't, even better, and then we have an even better signal that ETH bottomed here already. But for now, this is the relevant support. I mean, support doesn't necessarily mean target, but the Fibonacci extensions also point towards the region that I just showed you between the 1-to-1 ratio. $1,700 is basically overlapping with a 50% retracement of this move up here. And the 1.618 extension is also not below the 78.6 retracement. So all of that in the yellow box. Let's see if it turns around there. Okay, if not, then it is going to make a new low, most likely, below 1627. And is likely going to head to around 1530, 1540. So that means what I will add to the chart now as well is the next higher degree. Because in orange, this would be a wave 1. And the wave 2 to the downside would need to follow here. 1 second, let me change that. I want to make that orange. Take out that. Don't need that. Okay. Yeah. So in orange, we have a possible 1-2 setup to look at. And at the moment, as I said in previous videos, I'm purely tracking this as a potential at the moment. Because I don't... With a diagonal, even if this is a 5-wave move up, with a diagonal, you can never be sure. It can easily be counted as a WXY structure. WXY, and then in the Y wave, also here, A, B, C. Yeah. So just be aware of that. And now we're looking here at this C wave to the downside, which could give us a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if also this is a WXY, and Ethereum likes to do these at the moment, then one more low would be enough. We'll see. It all depends now on that 1658 level. And if that holds, you know, it could give us a 3rd wave up, which would then give us more confidence that Ethereum has bottomed down there. So, and then it should give us the 3, the 4, and the 5. Let's see how this develops. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.